G'day legends, Sunken Dutchman here. We have got a cracker day. Flat as conditions, no wind, no chop, no nothing. Had a little bit of rain, so I'll be interested to see what the viz is like, but all signs are looking good so far. Hopefully we get stuck into some flatties, maybe some squid, we'll see what's going on. Just waiting for the wheeler of deals to rock up and we're going to get into it. We'll see you out there.
Hello!
Are we pumped?
Mate, I haven't dived for 5 months.
So
I
you're
literally
pumped?
haven't dived in 2025.
Oh, dude. That's painful.
Well, this is... Imagine to be like...
I love it! Whose car is this?
Beck's car.
Ah, okay. I thought you were going to rock up in the beast.
No, that's that Jeep at the moment.
Ah, okay. Alright, well, the wheeler of deals is going to gear up and we will see you guys in the water. We stuck our head underwater and it was clean. So we were super pumped to get stuck into some flathead. We had a short little swim out to the flatty grounds, to the weed, but came across this little banjo shark and thought I'd give him a tickle along the way. I reckon I'd swum around for about 30 minutes before I found my first flathead. This guy was super well camouflaged, tucked up right in some long grass, but I just noticed the colour of his body as the sun hit it. So I thought, yep, I'll take him and he'll be my first. As I do with all fish, as soon as I get my hands on them, I try to bleed them and brain them to put them out of their misery, and yeah, gut them in the water, just saves a bit of mess at home. After I shot that flathead, I reckon I swam around for about another half an hour before I found my next. By that time, the sun had set and it had gotten dark, and when I found this flathead, I don't know what happened, but I just took too long to line up on it before I pulled the trigger, and he did the Houdini on me and got away free. It wasn't too long before I managed to find another flatty. I reckon about 10 minutes later I swam across this guy and I took my shot, but unfortunately didn't stone him and he ended up stringing himself on my line. So in the dark it's a little bit hard to chase him around and get your hands on him, but luckily I managed to get my hands on him pretty quick and put him out of his misery. If you're going to go spearfishing at night, there's not too much to it. Typically, when we go at night, we're a lot shallower than we would be during the day, just because it's safer that way. And a good torch ensures that you can still see and light up what you need to. This next flatty that I came across, he also managed to give me the slip. I thought I had him lined up pretty well, but mustn't have been square on and hit him right on the side of his cheek, and he just did one shake of the head and was off into the weeds. Thankfully, not 2 minutes later, I came across this guy lying relatively out in the open. He was in a small patch of tall grass where it just flattened out, and yeah, he gave me a perfect shot, so I managed to take him. After a short little swim around, I noticed this funny little shape just hovering off the seabed, and I knew instantly it was a little squid. Now, although not big, these things are super tasty, so I thought, yep, I'm going to take him, and he'll be a good feed. Now, I didn't get it on camera, but I actually managed to find 4 of these little squid in our session. So, yeah, the 4 together, that's a good meal for 2. So I was pretty wrapped with that. No donkeys, but still a good feed. It seemed everywhere we went, I was finding these little eels everywhere, and they always surprise me how quick they can move when they're scared. They sort of slowly mope around, and then you come near them and boof, they're off. This flatty hunting sesh wasn't easy. Sometimes you're lucky and they sort of lay out in the open, but every single flathead I came across, I really had to study the weed. I was swimming super slowly, and they were all tucked away, just only a fraction of their body out, not in the weed, and that's what I was looking for. I was trying to pick anything that looked out of the ordinary as I was swimming along. This one here was my 5th flatty, and I told myself if I landed it, that was going to be plenty for me. And when I shot this thing, it acted less like a flatty and more like a saltwater crocodile, and ended up doing a death roll and tangling my line up all around it.
Oi, I've got enough, so let's swim together, and if I see one, I'll point it out to you.
Like I said to Jared, I was more than happy with my 5, and I wanted to give him a hand and locate a few to make sure that he had a couple to take home for a feed as well. So I managed to find one, and I'd lay my gun down in front of where the flatty was, and I grabbed Jared and I told him just swim up the float line and I'll shine the torch when we get to my gun, and the flatty will be laying in front of it. And yeah, plan worked like a charm, and we did that, and he plugged it and managed to stone it.
Fuck, you got good eyes, man.
My flatty eyes are in, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
By this time, we'd been in the water for a couple of hours, and we'd managed a few fish each, which was great. And it was starting to get really cold. So that was it for us. Great little adventure, really mint conditions. So yeah, awesome. So I hope you guys manage to get out there yourselves, get wet, and have your own adventure. Cheers.